What do you think of the fall colors? Take a look around. Have you seen the fall colors yet? They're all around you. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh, I love the fall colors, don't you? Oh, they're so gorgeous. Look at those oranges and those yellows and those reds. They're all just so vibrant. And with the sun shining through the leaves, my God, does it get any better than that? Oh, this is the prime time. The leaves are still attached to the trees, and you can still appreciate them in the air. It is also very special when they're on the ground, right? I love crunching on those leaves. I love stepping on them, but I also really, really appreciate when you can see them on the trees as they were, and they start to give you that beautiful show. They all start to change, and this location right here is one of the prime viewing locations. I have so many sugar maples back here, and you can tell, look at the colors changing. You're surrounded by them. Isn't that nice? Oh, I love it. I love it so much. So I'm so happy to show it off. I have other places to show you too. There's a lot more going on this property. There's a few acres over here, that's for sure. So it's gonna take me a while to show you all the cool spots, but and I haven't even seen all the cool spots. I'll be honest. There's so many spots that I haven't seen yet. There's so many places I need to go. Oh, I just need to get out there and start exploring and see what I can find. There's so much out there. And I'm hoping that I can take you to all those cool little spots, those little nooks and crannies, those little alcoves, those little grottos, those places where we can be together. And it'll be really fun to take you there and to show off these locations. Um, and I want to be there with you. I want to explore and share them with you. That's what it's all about. Um, so let's talk about some real shit here, though. Why do people have to be so weird? Why do people have to be so strange sometimes? I wish people could be more accepting of their sexuality and themselves. It's really tough when you kind of like someone and they're uncomfortable with that fact. Uh, and they had previously been giving you all these signs of having interest and being cool with things, and then suddenly it just gets cold. It gets really awkward and uncomfortable. Oh, it's the worst. It's the worst. And it's like, I still want to be your friend. I still want to be able to talk to you, but why is this now feeling so weird? Can we just get back to being friends? Because, listen, yes, I might have had some feelings for you. I might have said a little bit too much, but you know what? I really do think that friends should be able to get over that. Um, and honestly, I think it could really help a friendship. I really do think that open communication like that is not a bad thing. Granted, yes, that really could have backfired, and it might have, but I think that if we can get over that, it'll just make for a much stronger friendship. Because I can't just live my life with that in the background and, not be truthful and honest about how I'm feeling. So that is that is just something that I'm not willing to compromise on in my life anymore. I'm old enough where I just don't give a fuck anymore about that type of stuff. Um, I'm going to tell people how I feel because life is too short and people don't know how you're feeling if you don't tell them. So you might as well just say something. You might as well just put it out there because how else are you going to know how they feel? And how are they going to know how you feel? You have to just take a risk and say something because honestly, I don't want to live my life with regret, wondering, hey, what if I had done this? So I'd rather just deal with the consequences of, hey, okay, I guess this friend is uncomfortable. I guess this person doesn't want to hang out with me anymore. I guess I made it weird. But it always would have been weird if I hadn't said something anyway. Now the weirdness is just no longer inside me. Now, granted, most of the weirdness originates from within, uh, but it is nice to be able to share it, and the burden is no longer on me entirely. for being weird. You know, it's now a collaborative effort. The weirdness is now out there. It's growing. It's multiplying. The weirdness is mutating. That is something that I could never predict. I could never have, allowed the weirdness to grow within me in the way that it has now that it's been released. So it's very freeing, very cathartic. You should really let your weirdness out. Um, I highly suggest it, right? Get weird. Share your weird. I want to see your weirdness. Weirdness is what makes this world go round. Honestly, I don't give a, for anything that's normal. I just want to focus on the cool, funky, weird stuff that makes people unique. Because honestly, that's the stuff that is exciting for me. Life is too boring otherwise. I've been there, I've done that. So see if you can shock me, see if you can surprise me. That's what I really need now. I want to be shaken awake. I want to feel like I'm alive, right? So go ahead and try to shock me, please. I need it. That sounds really good. Kind of cool out here, right? What do you think? This is one of my favorite spots as well. This is a road that we cut in right there along the property line. As you can see, the no trespassing sign with that stuff is marking my property line. So this road really helps solidify that and allows me to get back into my property more easily with my car. So you're slowly starting to realize where I'm going with my videos. Like, I'm taking you on a journey, the steps of my property. There's quite a few acres out here and places to go, and I have to drive sometimes. Actually, it's really it's accessible, but it's a journey, it's a walk, it's a hike, and I'm not gonna bring my stuff with me and carry it in. That's for sure. Whew, this is heavy.